Yeah, we're reaching levels of cope that shouldn't be possible. And I gotta say, it's turning me on, you know? If they want to ban pornography, like, this is going to be what I'm going to jerk off to, you know? News articles like this. Because you get to see IGN really being upset that Microsoft isn't going to sue the US government because the Twitter from the White House posted a picture of Halo with Donald Trump looking like Master Chief and saying, "Let's go stop the flood." The implication is that there's a flood of refugees, right? Like coming over the border, and that ICE, with the blessings of Donald Trump, are going to stop it. And so I have heard nothing but rage, especially from Pedosky and from Reddit and a couple of accounts on Twitter, really bitching about this. And they were begging for Microsoft to sue the United States government over copyright. And this isn't the first time that it happens. A couple of weeks ago, it was also ICE, the official government account, releasing a Pokemon song saying "Gotta catch 'em all," and they filmed themselves, you know, arresting pedophiles and sex traffickers and getting them over the border. And again, like, leftists were raging, and they were demanding that Nintendo files a copyright strike against the White House. And so the main reason that this gives me satisfaction is not because of the immigration policy of the United States, right? Because, like, that genuinely doesn't affect me. But the fact that for the last decade, our entire entertainment industry was under constant subversion and constant attack, which is understandable, you know? Like, I'm not going to blame the left for wanting to push their ideology. Like, okay, fine. But when people were giving the backlash, when members from my tribe were being upset that our video games are corrupted and they're tainted with a foreign ideology, they would ask us, it's like, why do you care? Why is it such a big deal? Why does it matter, right? And we're talking about leftists attacking the people that made our childhood great. You know, people like Amy Hennig, people from the gaming industry, people from the comic book industry, like viciously, non-stop attacking, calling them sexist, bigoted, misogynistic, encouraging rape culture, me-tooing them, and pretty much like getting rid of all of the talent from these companies in order to replace them with individuals that came from race-based nepotism. And the quality of the products, like, you get to see Star Wars, right? Like, you get to see just how dramatic the quality dropped. And you get to see how Episode 7 is pretty much of a ripoff, right? Like, almost no talent being placed in it. Everything is a dedication for the altar of feminism. The ideology is actually more important than the story. In Episode 8, for no reason whatsoever, they bring a capitalist planet over there and they free the animals in order to show that they're for environmentalism and shit. And you're watching that, and you know that it's being destroyed, and you know the reason why, okay? And when you get upset on social media, they call you immature, they insult you, they try and ostracize you. And so it's like, okay, you know, like, why should it matter? It's just entertainment. And now that you see literally the opposite happening, right? Like, now that you see that the US government is just posting a meme, like, you don't have MAGA people subverting the entertainment industry, right? Like, you don't have Nick Fuentes telling his groypers to get jobs at BioWare, to get jobs at EA Games, at Ubisoft, to start accusing the people there of various isms and phobias in order to get them fired and then replace them, right? And then when you get to play a game, like you play Halo, and it's not about Master Chief trying to stop the flood, instead you get to play as a soldier that is on planet Earth, and instead of fighting the galactic battles, is actually just trying to defend the US border, right? Because, like, you know they would do that, right? Like, that's the way subversion works. I mean, they did that with Doctor Who, they did that with Star Wars, right? It would just be like a complete spin-off that has absolutely nothing to do with the story, like they did with Dragon Age. And like, I would understand then if leftists complain. Like that would be a tit for tat. That would be some cosmic justice. That would be like exactly spinning the table and putting the shoe on the other foot. But like what's happening here is just like a shitpost on Twitter, and they're acting as if they can experience our pain from the last decade, right? Like as if they can experience our harrowing, while at the same time they delegitimized our criticisms. They said that all art is political, that you cannot make art without politics, and that we should grow up and accept it. And so now that their side lost and the culture is different now, and I guess like the idea that all art is political keeps on going, all of a sudden they don't like it. And it is so fascinating. And it's also interesting like how easy they are triggered, right? Like it doesn't even take much. All it takes is a shit post, and the entire pedo sky culture talks about it for more than 3 days. Like, I honestly expected this to go out by now. I expected that, okay, well, you know, it's going to die out. But what it basically says is that if you own the Twitter account from the White House, like, you can dominate the news cycle with a single fucking tweet. And it's also funny, you know, like, they're asking for Microsoft to sue the U.S. government when, as you can see here, Microsoft offered U.S. government over $6 billion in savings on cloud services, right? And yeah, like, people are pointing out that IGN gave Dragon Age Troonguard a 9 out of 10. And that's the video game that sat you down and lectured you about pronouns. Like that's the video game that they sanitized so much, they even removed the lost demons. Like, they used to have, like, some sexy demon fatale in the first game and in the second, and then they removed it in the third. Well, the last Dragon Age is not even Dragon Age. Like, you can't call it that. Like, no person that actually played 1, 2, or 3 can say that Dragon Age 4 has anything to do with the franchise. It's, you know, just having, like, the titles and the names there, but the gameplay is different, the depth is different, the characters are different. It's a shitty game. And it's literally being done to lecture people. And IGN liked that, you know, they didn't complain, they didn't get upset, but now when you actually read this article, I mean, the very fact that they chose to cover this, right? Like, the very fact that they're saying, oh, Microsoft chose to remain silent. I mean, of course they chose to remain silent. Like, who in their right mind would think that Microsoft is going to sue the U.S. government? But, like, IGN wanted it, right? Like, they want to stir the pot. They want to cause a problem with this. Which is very interesting, isn't it? So yeah, anyway, I'm pretty sure like this will die off, and I hope that the White House is going to push for more such memes. Like, if it triggers them so much, that's a good thing. You know, triggering the Karens is a societal good. And so, we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think, and don't forget that I do a live stream, right? Like, every single day. And if you haven't subscribed, there's a link right into the pinned comment. It's the V live stream, right? You click on that, and you can subscribe to my live stream channel, and we can chat there. We can have a good time. I try to entertain people there. It's just 1 hour every single day. I'll see you guys in the comment section. Take care.